This episode of Computers for Complete Idiots, we'll be talking about fans. Now, I just got done cleaning up this old case. Finally got that stupid sticker off these panels. So I'm just gonna clean the front panel so it's not as dirty as it used to be. But anyway, with most computer cases, this one's quite old. I mean, like, really beige. But anyway, most computer cases have at least 3 or 4 fans. One in the power supply, CPU fan, a case fan that's usually mounted in the back, and a case fan that's mounted in the front, or if it's not in the front, it's in a side panel. Now we're going to talk about types of pressure. Positive air pressure is when you have more fans taking air in than fans exhausting it out. So that would mean you get less dust. But negative air pressure is when you have more fans drawing it in and less taking it out. The power supply always is exhausting. So, yeah. Negative air pressure, you get lots more dust because since there's more fans taking in than out, it's going to suck dust through every single hole in the case. Like in the front, it would suck it through all of these holes. Or on most newer cases, it'll suck it through the mesh anywhere. Or even through your water cooling radiator, which you really don't want dust going through it, even though there's probably a fan in front of it. You can resolve that by, for one, using filters on your intake fans, or by cleaning it all the time. But you know, who wants to clean your computer every few weeks? I guess if your case is old like this one and you don't have filters, you could probably put a dryer sheet in front of it. I don't know. But anyway, you can see this case has a spot for mounting a fan here, one on the side panel, and one in the front to cool the hard drives. So for being old, it's not that bad. But let's be honest, front mount case fans have always existed since like 2002 basically. Because 2002, Pentium 4 was already on its second year of existing, and it ran pretty friggin' hot because they were pushing it like 2.4 gigahertz where it was originally only running like 1.5 gigahertz. You can see this one has no room for a case mount front mount case fan because it's mini ATX. Of course, I'm missing the faceplate. This is another mini ATX desktop. Looks like you could because there's vents on the bottom, but no, there's a hard drive thing there. Hard drive rack, and it's not even rack. It's one that just sits straight up and down. Waste of space, let's just say that. So, most cases, if they have this front, they will have a mesh. Or, if it doesn't have a mesh, it'll have these vents. You can see when I hold it up to the light, there's not very many vents in mine, and what you see here is just the USB thing. Like, it's a USB cover. So you push up on it. Oh look, there's your front panel USB. You can see it's kind of dirty in there. That's what the whole thing looked like before. Now, there used to be a sticker like this one stuck onto the middle bay. I cleaned that off. No, I just noticed something. These bays are numbered, so this one says number 2. See that little 2 there? That can go in there. Number 4. There, and this has got to be number 3. Number 1 doesn't exist because there's a drive in there. A very messed up drive. You want to make sure you have... oh, crap. You want to make sure you don't have anywhere that unwanted air can be sucked in for dust. Such as these stupid blanks, which I am despising at the moment. video. Now there's a couple ways you can mount your case fans. Number one is the traditional method of just screwing it in with standard screws. Second method is to use these noise reducing rubber like clips, and they're toolless. Well, not really clips, but I mean rubber mechanisms, so it won't vibrate against the case and make a noise. Because, let's face it, that makes a lot of noise. Especially on cheap cases like this. Now, most cases nowadays will have dual 120s at the top, and the power supply will be located down there. So another 120 or 140 down the bottom. Then you might have dual 120s or 140s somewhere over at the front here. Then you'll have a couple 120s or 140s here. Now a 120 is a 120mm fan, and a 140 is a 140mm fan, and this is an 80mm fan. There's also a 92mm fan or something like that, which is a little bigger than this one. I don't know if I have one close by. I did a while ago. There's one on that Dell over there, but you know, whatever. So, in a case like this, where you've got kind of this goofy thing going on, where there's kind of a lump halfway through the fan thing, on the back it'll be, so like, that's where your fan anchors in. It can be slightly difficult to mount one of these fans, like the noise reducing ones. I can get to stand up, alright. Just stay there for a second. Just trying to do something here. Okay then. What the hell? This is stupid. Oh my god. Stupid thing. Hate fans for this reason. Alright, now what I was just doing is I was routing the cables through this little notch right here, so that when it's in the case, it's not hanging way down on your graphics card, because you don't want that. Now if I had two hands, I would show mounting this a little better, but I don't, so I'm going to find something to sit it on. How about this box of hard drives? If I can drag it over here. Too many hard drives to pick it up one-handed. Those hard drives weigh quite a bit. So, you can see our fan. It doesn't matter which way is up. This is just a cheap super speed Chinese 12-volt fan, probably sleeve bearing, but you know, whatever. Put it in, and you know what? I'll rotate this. Oh crap. Oh man, too far. So for the tool, this noise dampening mount, you'll just want to stuff them in there, and once they're broken through, pull them. Okay, yours will hopefully cooperate until this little thing is through. I want to do that 4 times. That can prove to be slightly challenging for these holes. So what we'll do is, I don't know. If I had pliers that would get in there. Give me a second, guys. Pliers. Don't want to cut it or ruin it. Oh, shit. Oh no. That failed badly. or if you can pull it out with your pliers, long enough to grab it with your hand, and there we go. Now we got that in there. We've got to do the third one now. And then if you can grab it with your hand, most newer cases will not be like this. In fact, most older cases aren't like this either, because usually this part is raised up too and not flat. Now, you can see it's mounted in there, and it's not going to make as much noise as one of these would. It's a noise dampening fan. Now, you'll have a 3-pin fan connector, and on your motherboard there will be a 3-pin header, which you conveniently can't see. Here's my gay pink flashlight. Anyway, now you can see that right there, 3-pin fan header. What we want to do is not drop your flash drive. Hopefully you won't need a flashlight though, because let's be honest, you shouldn't need a flashlight working on your case. I do, because the camera doesn't like to pick up anything. So let's plug that in. Of course I'm going to plug it in upside down. Make sure this notch lines up with the little ridge in the connector. Push it in there, and there, you've plugged in your fan. Of course you want to manage those cables a little better, if you can. One more thing about these little connectors is you can put the wire up behind it and have these rubber connectors hold it in, so you don't have to look at it as much. In fact, I think that was kind of a stupid idea, putting them through this thing. I should probably not do that. There we go. Got them out of that thing. Let's root them back behind here. Shit. Get the hell in there, you. This old case doesn't really like me. It seems to hate me. If computers can hate you. Which I think this one can. It's just too old to be in use anymore, so it's like, why the hell are you still using me? I'm 10 years old. Yeah, you get it. So, yeah. Side panel fan. Don't use a sleeve bearing fan. This thing is crap. In fact, I'll show you how to lubricate those, because that is gonna suck. And since I don't have another 80mm with me, because let's face it, 80mm, really? Those haven't really been in main use for 6 or so years. I mean, you know, 92mm fans, 120s, 140s, those are what's used now. Like in my servers over there, like that one on the very end there, that PowerEdge SC440 has a gigantic 140 in it cooling the CPU. Just for the CPU. Power supply actually doesn't even have a standard 80mm fan. It has like something bigger, but it's not mounted on the bottom. It's still mounted here. It's just kind of weird, you know. Whatever. Now, lubricating a fan such as this one is simply easy. On the back, there's a sticker that usually will peel up easily. Or it could be like mine and not want to budge at all. You don't want to destroy the sticker, so get a flat screwdriver of some sort. Most newer ones have a little lip so that you can grab. For the love of God. As we peel it back, it reveals why this fan wore out. see what the sticker was. That black spot, that's dirt. Anyway, what we want to do is, see that rubber plug in there? Oh, for the love of God. Get that up with a screwdriver. I'll just put the camera down because I can't get this on camera very well. Doesn't want to come out of there, does it? Oh, fuck. Oh, God. This always happens to me. Okay, got it. Here's the rubber plug. Here's the hole. So what we're gonna have to do is take your 3-in-1 oil, remove the lid. Hopefully yours won't be leaking, it's fine. And then, freaking sticker. I am not gonna be able to do this very easily, am I? Oh, great, just dripped in the case. Piece of shit. Damn it. And then